Okay. Did that save like I wanted? Yes, exit with changes. Alright, understood. Alright. Here... Well, I'm generally not a dub guy for the most part, but again, as I told Stray... I called you Stray and not Rogue. You know, you're the one paying, so we aim to please. Third time's the charm, let's see. Got that Stray in me. Dark, are you actually home yet, or are you still out? We watched this intro once already, but I don't know if you want to see it. I'm assuming I can skip it. Because I can skip other cutscenes. You're still out. Well, I'm not gonna skip cutscene. I'm not gonna skip cutscenes. Are you watching us right now, like on your phone or some shit? Okay, whatever. The cutscene's done. I guess it wasn't that long. God, I hope you can hear the fucking voices. My cheeks are clenched. Waiting to see if you can hear these fucking voices. Alright, roger that.
Whoa, this is cool. Hey.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, you. You, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
That's motherfucking... What's his name? I'm blanking on his name.
So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well,
damn, how could I forget?
Wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
See, Bloom got 3 ponytails.
I'm sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Iotin. I love Bloom, but man, sometimes his voice does not work.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world.
I say that, but he played...
allows you to instantly send and receive messages.
Hold on.
From any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
Why JoJo?
All right, so let's open the menu.
JoJo posed during the fucking... You didn't give me a chance to open it. Oh, okay. It was just like... Yeah, that better not be the whole game, because I'm already doubting the good performance thing, if that's the case. I was gonna say though, He did have a good kid performance when he played the chubby kid in Digimon Season 4, aka Digimon Frontier. I thought he did that one very well. I think it's weird in this case because like that's a grown ass man. These are not these character models are not like last game. Like these are big ass people. All right, select party. I'm glad they have the big square for me up here.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
I know it sounds weird because it's like obviously him. Honestly, how do I put this? I think Stephen Bloom is a really great actor. I actually don't think he's a good voice actor. Because 9 times out of 10, he does not sound different. Only time he's ever sounded different is when he played fucking Guillemon. Oh yeah, that shit, the chop sentences suck, and I hope that's just this section. Chopped and screwed anime dub. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm talking. I'll add Ioten. Fuck.
Okay, let's have some fun.
Alright, so Steve Bloom is Ioten. And she's Asta. The designs are cool, the
I am
visual.
honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete.
That dude in the background's getting his.
Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Yes. Yes, please. Uncle. I did the save shop before going on an adventure. It's a smooth ass camera. I'm fast as fuck. I'm so goddamn fast. Yeah, like I think there's a lot of I think in the VO industry there's a lot of good actors, but I actually don't find a lot of them to be good voice actors in the sense of like making distinguishable audio characters. And that's not I'm not trying to knock English voice actors too, because that's also true for like Japanese voice actors. Like the guy that voices Dio sounds like fucking Dio all the time. Sounds like himself. Like yeah, listen, I'm already shocked. This already makes the game 100 times better because the fact that I had to cast speed up on myself in the last game just to have to not move like a tortoise is like. Are you a noob? Hello, nice to meet you. The thing I love about online games is getting to meet all sorts of people. Alright, I'm going on an adventure. I'm already. Are you the save shop? I don't. Hold on. No, I bet you are. Oh, there's a title in the top. Warp menu.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu.
I already was, dog.
In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words.
Oh
of the
god,
Chaos
we're still
Gate.
on this bullshit. I mean, if my man runs like this and I get a motorcycle, I ain't too worried about using speed up. My problem with speed up is it felt mandatory for me because I could not take the pacing of how slow the little kid was running around the place.
These words.
Evidently, I was not the only one because my boy is out here booking it.
Determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
If I was in the development team for the world and someone was like, we should generate our areas based on picking words, I think I'd kick them in the dick. Anyways.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. My dogs are hella barking. I just want to make sure they're not fucking around. Sorry, Dark. We'll get to adventuring here quick. All right. Thankfully, they're just fucking around. They must have heard something that spooked them. Let's start with the first word.
Choose courageous from your stock. Okay, now you can go to your first area.
Oh, I thought... God, I'm so doomer brain that, like, I thought you were going to say they removed it because it was a slur. Or something fucked up like that.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word.
Okay.
Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
I do think the visuals and the music are already 100 times better.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums.
And this was originally a PS2 game, so like that's actually pretty impressive.
All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
I unironically can't wait to hit the forums. I mean, I know this is an HD upscale too, that's part of it, but like, I feel like this would still be.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
Don't worry, I will. Actually, before you showed up, I was talking to the preamble about how much I actually, looking back on the first 4, I think I just don't like those games at all, period. Both because the gameplay was really bad, but also the story didn't explain fucking shit.
This is the area map.
Yes.
Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
Okay, he's not actually talking, so no one freak out. That was meant to be unvoiced. Fair. I'm good. All right, I need to impersonate Steve Bloom, impersonate a younger person. First, let's take a look at what our mission is. Go ahead and press A.
This is our mission.
Select the number of symbol fragments required for this area. Oh, so we're gonna do things other than just like get to the end of the dungeon. That could be cool, but missions are one of those things where like missions are fine in concept, but then if you get one that sucks ass. But
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area.
thank you, Iotan.
It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen.
What?
Or defeat the monsters
Oh.
first, then open the treasure.
Yeah, we gotta get XP, dude.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
So it might actually not be completely different. We still might run through a whole ass dungeon. But I guess like at least
Wait
there's...
up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Use this transporter to return to town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Okay.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just press back to check the map. Damn, I'm so fucking fast. Can I talk to you guys like before? Target member of your party, press A to trade to get gifts to them. Exchange items with a member of your party, maybe I'll get there. Okay, so this is very much like the last game in that regard. Oh god. This sounds so dumb, but I can't stress like how slow we were in the last game that like me running this fast already feels so good. That's
nice. We found an altar already.
Form a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar without being seen and pressing A when... So we got a little stealth element here. We are in a mostly big ass wide open area, so... Oh wow, that's some range.
My sword fears nothing.
Jesus
Once the battle
Christ!
begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence.
The battle
so it's virtually
fence.
impossible for anyone to escape.
Why?
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out. Hey, you're not too bad.
Not so difficult, huh?
Hold down A and release when the gauge is full.
Yeah, keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
Just continue fighting like that. Oh wow, and then they just dump everything else on me. Regular attack, combo attack, charge attack. B is, oh, we can guard? I know. Die! I did not escape my notice. Item menu is left stick? Select the item and press A to use it. Rarity. I don't get what's happening here in the top. Oh, those are my party. So that's what he's got and that's what she's got. What are you?
That was nothing.
Oh wow, we have a victory screen. Your mom would mock the battle noises? Yeah, I can see that happen. Sometimes the treasure chests on top of the altars will contain symbol fragments needed to open the Beast Temple. Remember to... Are they all called Beast Temples? Remember to search the treasure chest after defeating the monsters around them. Like three of them to... Do trap chests still exist? Oh, we just kick it the fuck open. God damn it. This way?
All right, we found another altar.
This is some Blue's Clues level shit, my friend.
Using skills to attack.
Which way are you guys looking? Oh, you're already looking the other way.
This'll be quick.
Outbreak of battle.
Regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Oh, why? The skill trigger is a shortcut for performing skills.
Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels?
Yeah.
You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Gale Blade!
All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Aren't you forgetting something important?
Do
EO10?
combo?
There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
What the fuck? Rengeki is an advanced skill attack with an increased amount of damage. For Rengeki, use it. Boy, I could not. Oh, that's what it looks like. All I have is Gale Blade.
Rengeki! Gale Blade!
Oh shit! Favorite action is triggered when Rengeki is used.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Well, you're not gonna help? Trigger gauge will appear above the player's head when the skill trigger is used. It is not possible to use items or skills until this gauge fills up and... Wait. Am I not allowed to do this all the time?
Rengeki! Gale Blade!
Or do combo.
That was
He's
nothing.
dead. I love how he just kicks it. Well, I don't get the trigger thing then, because it made it sound like I can only do it when the trigger above me or whatever is. Acquired the second symbol Friday. Yep. Like, that's what I understood at first, but then it's like, you have a gauge. Yeah, I'm a fucking gamer.
We got him.
Rengeki! Gale Blade!
Tiger Blitz!
Die!
Well, that's that.
The dude left me a combo. do combo. Judge's symbol.
Yeah! Awesome job! All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Yeah, finish me off, Steve Bloom.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
Girl, your body is long. What in the male design is happening here? She looks relatively normal-ish now, but in that cutscene, I don't know, she was bending back. I guess I might as well hit the health thing on the way back, right? I still don't know if the combat is catching me, but it is categorically already better than the Dot Hat quadrilogy. Like, I'm already seeing... That's not the... Where's the other one? Back here. I do like to do combo. Let's get... okay, I'm just thinking what my buttons do outside of... Adds abilities to equipment. Alright, a bunch of shit I'm not knowing about yet because I'm a baby. I wanted to heal. You said I could heal, you fuck. Oh, whatever. My SP's up. I guess it... Did my SP regenerate after the fight? Let's go, anime friends. I hope the dungeons are more interesting. Look at that guy. Oh, I thought there'd be... Ooh, the screen tearing. Ooh, the screen tearing.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something.
That's real shit right there.
See that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a god in the story. That's some real video game shit. Hold on. Can I... Ooh, No, I have a no backseating unless ass tag, and I'm pretty much been asking, so... Wow, that sounds so good. Some dry gear.
Thanks.
Hello? Steve?
What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward!
I would just be like, yeah, fucking kill me. It's a game? You guys are late? I literally just started this game. I'm losing nothing from this. Like... Bro, you have like one new item.
Nice try, dear.
Like, I agree with Moon, this sucks, but also, like, if I was him, I'd be a cocky asshole. I would not give him the satisfaction. I wouldn't give him the satisfaction. I'd be like, this is a video game, and I just started, and I have nothing, so go ahead and, I guess, kill me. And literally nothing will happen. Anyways, I'm gonna go find a girlfriend now and have sex with him.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Oh, so I'm gonna fuck their shit? That would be cool to get to see their shit get fucked.
Say something already.
Hello?
Yeah, real loser shit.
Just pretend to be their friend. And they fall all over themselves to let you PK them.
Yeah, they're actually using terminology.
You're still around, aren't you?
It's a cool guy!
Huh? What the?
Cool guy, are you here to help me? Is that his arm or is that on his back? It's his big ass arm! R uncoded. Can someone look up how to, if there's an option to fix, if there's like a VSync option for this though, because the screen tearing is nuts.
Welcome to the world.
It's got the 8 Evangelion brackets on it. Oh, excuse me. Am I also a cool guy now?
Please help me!
Is Roots the one with the one that started it? Or is that a different anime? Wait, is that me? Am I not the, is that not the main character? You reload info. Oh no, he's laughing because he's gonna cook.
Huh?
Look at that guy, what the fuck?
The terror of death!
You made your character look like that.
The BKK! What?
He's Dexter. He's MMO Dexter. I'm sorry, I can't get over a guy who created his own character and he's like, I'm gonna give myself a bald head with one ponytail and buck teeth. I don't know if you can hear me over all that. Sorry, I don't want to pause the epic. Is that super loud? Does it need to be turned down more on your guys' end? I don't, as cool as this is, I don't want to blast out anybody's fucking ears. It's pretty loud. All right, we'll turn it down more. Okay. We got a big scythe. If it's still too much, just let me know, but I feel like that should be good. You made yourself look like that.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Girl, you got cooked.
Yeah, I think I can.
Volume 1, Rebirth. Well, that certainly was a rebirth. The glasses guy was more my thing.
So it's you. You, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
They're a faction, it's not just him?
Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Emotional damage.
Watch out, a cute girl.
Interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atuli, do you know this person?
No?
Atuli.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game.
You've been playing this shit for 8 months. How do you not?
Just a case of mistaken identity.
You've not seen this character type?
Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it?
And the screen tearing is very distracting, though. I really. So much is happening.
Just hold on a moment.
Did you not see the guy's drip? Did you not see Ovan?
Why don't you
Sakaki?
stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Yeah, okay. Sakaki's a liberal. You reek of shit, lib. I like that Ovan's theme starts with some guy going yo yo, like fucking. To Aura.
It's been a long time, Haseo.
This fool has crazy aura.
Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death.
Are you proud of me? Please be proud.
You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, don't be secretly a villain.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma.
Ooh,
and no
alright.
one seems to know the reason why.
I forgot this is Dot Hack.
Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
if my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
The Whole Grand's Cathedral. Yes, finally. I'll get my chance.
Ovan got a big
I
arm.
swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan.
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
You coming with?
Only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
Ovan, don't you dare
He
be
will
a secret
back
villain.
today, at the scene of the crime.
Oh, what if Ovan is Tri-Edge? Fuck.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
He's coming. Humming, Haseo. Humming so hard. Hey, I want to fix the screen tearing. Can we get a free moment here? We not cutscene for 50 years?
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
Oh, isn't this where,
Girl?
That's right.
Yeah.
She was called Aura.
Speaking of Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest.
She got
Lost
bored.
hope for this world.
What's that sound?
Excuse me. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, up until the coma thing, Moon, I was... Everybody had a "Sir, this is McDonald's" vibe to him. Hey, me from last time.
You bastard!
Oh god, Jusuke is clowning on him. Damn, they don't call me Jusuke for nothing. You got clowned on, dude. Get defeated by a child.
What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Joking aside, this is way radder than the first one. Oh fuck, bro, you gotta dodge. Hey, Ovano, where the fuck? God, Ovano's gonna be a secret bad guy, ain't he? Oh, I'm alive? Hey, what the fuck? Oh wow, this is so much like an actual reboot complete.
Huh? What the?
Actually, it's like a fucking OS.
I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember.
System reformatting complete.
Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
My fucking emails. Okay. I mean, this is not gonna be fun. Accessories, okay.
Reformatted? What's going on?
Dog, I very much want to save and see about fixing this screen tear that I've been seeing. Fine, we'll look at your fucking emails.
Huh?
Mail data not found.
What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone? Even the emails I got from Shino.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing people like get into comas and shit in this game, because like the way people fucking act in this series is like, yeah, this is a Wendy's, like, come on, like I actually really like that they used like Noob and PK in the first beginning scene, just because like that felt pretty legit. But I'm like, this ain't the RP. Is this the RP server? Like, what are we doing?
Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
We have one new email.
Email? Fine, let's take a look.
This low-key is, this shit though was some of my favorite. I know it sounds crazy, but like this part of the game was like my favorite part of like the last game. It was like being on the OS and like checking emails and shit. And what? Oh, that's so cool if I let it go.
I better check the email.
Oh, you fucking asshole. There's a new email.
Ovan?
There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world. He called him a pussy. He's like, if you don't do this, you're a pussy. I had to fix my pants. Oh my. Haseo, if you do not come back to the world, you're a beta cuck. Haseo, you're not aura maxing like me, bruv. You are not Sigma like me. Oh shit. This game, I know it's not gonna happen, but if Ovan called him a beta cuck, I think this game would actually be one of the greatest games of all time.
Trial and truth.
Haseo, do not be pussy.
Whether or not I should quit the world?
Yeah, I'm starting to lose favor with Ovan though on the real. Like he's getting less R uncoded and more fuck, Shinji's dad from Evangelion. That fucker. He's getting those vibes now.
You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
No, Dad, I am a Sigma. I desperately want to save the game. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, we got a detour. I gotta see if I can fix this screen tear. All right. Adjust settings for the controls from Steam? Wait, did that save though? Hold on. It did. All right. All right. So hopefully, God, some of the options are so low or so minimal that I was scared we didn't have this option. It's weird that that's all under Steam. I thought that option would have took me back to, well, Steam. Excuse me. Okay, let's check out some other shit out. News capture, hell yeah. Wow, this is GeoCities as fuck. Online Jack, but we still got streaming. This is so much cooler than the last time. Online Jack, free streaming, available now, phase 1. Welcome to Online Jack, the no holds barred information program that brings you the hottest topics. Our star reporter, Salvador Ihara, will bring you all the dirt you want to know. And here's this week's Jack target, Doll Syndrome. Salvador Ihara. Doll Syndrome is the mysterious illness that is secretly spreading among elementary school students. Our Online Jack investigators will lock on to Taichiro Sugai, the noted professor and author of online games are turning our children into dolls. The dangers of Doll Syndrome. Okay, everyone, let's call our Salvador Ihara. This is hitting.
This is Salvador Ihara's Online Jack.
Let's jack off.
We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there.
Is this actually 4 minutes?
Is Doll Syndrome. Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right, this disease turns children into lifeless dolls, oh no! But we'll fight back. To combat this earth-shattering crisis, we at Online Jack started an investigation. I, Salvador Ihara, will save the world! It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Taichiro Sugai, a professor from Takayama University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book, Doll Syndrome's
We're watching this guy's show.
cause is none other than online games. Online games, famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago,
can't
the
pause
World
it.
game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded Doll Syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a blight upon our society? If the professor feels that way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
Normally I'm like, studies like this are bullshit, but
What do you want? You know how late it is?
in this world,
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack, Salvador Ihara. I have a few questions about your book. Online games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome.
get out of here, influencer.
Ah, can you believe this guy? Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say independent research, but isn't it true that your sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you!
Well then, prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay. Well, we were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai.
We got
but
jacked
to follow
off.
our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on Doll Syndrome. Is a killer disease stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look. Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Ihara
You could
is
not
here.
just walk in.
You were in the middle of class.
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence? Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Get out of here, you creep!
Get his ass. Yeah.
Here we are in the teacher's lounge. I haven't been to one of these since the days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
Oh no. No, no, no.
If you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
Kill him.
Entertainment people have no decency.
Correct.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Kill him.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll syndrome. Miss Michiru Tajima, teacher of 4th grade class 1.
Hey, lock onto these nuts, Salvador. I kind of thought you were funny, but now you suck. God, this is gonna be. At least the pervert guy from Yakuza is like funny in an absurdist way. This guy just sucks. Oh, but we have to get lore from him. Like, the doll syndrome is gonna be real. Fucking Christ. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about him for a hot minute. R2 breaks the 12 million mark. CyberConnect Japan announced today that its popular online game, The World R2, has sold 12 million copies worldwide. CC Corp's other products include The World, Fate Must Die, Person, and Kurokuromichi. I kind of wonder if these other games are parodies. I like Fate Must Die might be Fate Stay Night, and Person might be Persona. I do not know what Kurokuromichi would be though. That's just a theory, a game theory. The World R2 is an online game set in a fantasy world where humans and beasts live together. Players become world-renowned adventurers and travel around killing monsters and discovering the world's secrets. As recently as a few years ago, shares in the world were at an all-time low due to the emergence of new developers. On top of that, the world was completely shut down after all data was lost in a disastrous fire at CC Corp headquarters. Amid the chaos and compensation issues that resulted from those events, CC Corp announced the sequel, The World R2. Most people deemed it a desperate plea for attention, and many analysts declared that R2 would fail miserably. However, the figures shown today have proven that the world is as popular as ever. CC Corp seems confident. Watch us overcome the problems we encountered on our previous title. It seems like everyone will be watching the world for some time to come. See today. Oh. Okay, that's just that's a summary. Other headlines: new space station nearing completion. It has been 5 years since the space station Evolution was completed and the second station announced. The International Space Station, built with the cooperation of America, Japan, and the EU, Russia, and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. In contrast to the Evolution, which is currently being used as a space laboratory, the new space station is planned for use in construction of moon bases, exploration of Mars, and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
With the participation of Japan and many other countries, the International Space Station, slated for completion in 2017, is nearly done.
I thought that said 17 minutes.
As soccer stadium, this fully manned facility will be used for various types of research in a deep space environment.
But I saw the bar going fast. Okay. Oh, and it says movie. It says new the movie. Nation unified on citizen numbering system. Oh. The Administration Relations Bill has been passed with a majority vote. With this, the digitization of our government approaches its final stages. Starting this month, all local servers managed by regional governments will be frozen, and all the various ID rules used by self-governing bodies will be unified to federal government specifications. In addition, it will become required for all governing bodies to adopt the numbering system and for all citizens to wear their own number at all times for administration purposes. Oh, yikes! This system, introduced to speed up government processes by conducting them online, is already being used in online banking, shopping, and other sites. By using a receiver placed in one's home, all Japanese citizens will be able to use their cell phones or mobile computers to access a variety of services from anywhere in the country. Yet, in spite of the incredible conveniences we have today, the system has met with severe opposition. Recently, the independent Japan Party won many seats in the lower house of the Diet because of their popular position to abandon the bill altogether. Calls for all political parties to discuss this bill are still continuing, and the problem has attracted a lot of media attention. Mr. Koji, chief editor of the weekly magazine Netwatcher, had this to say. It is true that this system will make things very convenient. When you compare the time when the bill was first approved to now, encryption technology has made huge leaps. The NAB, Network Administrative Bureau, has been established, and some semblance of order has been brought to the internet. There are far fewer data leaks, and at first glance it would appear that there are no problems whatsoever. However, take a moment to think. In exchange for IT advancements and a more convenient lifestyle, we have been reduced to being defined by a 15-digit combination. This is no different from the ear tags placed on cows and horses to tell them apart. It's no wonder that people are so opposed to this degrading system. Despite all this, the system has made it through the legal processes and will soon to be part of our lives. Will there ever come a day when we'll welcome it? Daily Hoochie. Yeah, I don't think being degraded is the big issue here, though, but I think it's like the system of control that might impose.
The Online Administration Act received a majority vote of the ruling party, meaning the adoption of the citizen numbering system seems to be inevitable. As a result, the process of converting to an electronic government has overcome its final hurdle.
We're barely in this game, and this is straight fucked. Games to blame for juvenile delinquency? I'm a hero. These are the words written on a sketchbook found in a young boy's school bag. The recent outbreak of juvenile delinquency is said to be the effect of video games, according to experts. Games have far better graphics compared to novels and comics, and games are interactive. It is easy for children to see themselves as the protagonists of their favorite games. This is a dangerous phenomenon. For example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game and began to believe that he was the game's main character? He could possibly act in real life the same way he could in the game. It frightens me just thinking about the consequences of that. Look at these bad kids. There are several cases of parents of both game-influenced assailants and their victims suing game companies, claiming they are responsible for making their children into criminals or are somehow responsible for their child's death. However, the game companies respond by saying, "We have implemented a perfectly good rating system for our games, and no one is allowed to buy them without proper identification." Perhaps the ones who are truly to blame are the parents who allow their children to buy such games. A friend of one of the victims had this to say: "You can't just blame the problem on one thing. It's more complex than that. Everyone involved has to share the blame. Game makers, parents, and even myself are no exception. We should all realize this and stop this pointless arguing. After all, it's not like arguing will help bring back what was lost." Or maybe the parents should just follow the fucking ratings. Like in real life, like the video games companies are very skeevy. Like there's definitely been an issue, obviously, with like gambling to minors and shit like that, and other horrible stuff recently. But the basic idea of like, hey, this game is for adults, don't let your kid fucking play it if you're worried about that. Like you just don't do it. Like did I miss a movie? We watched these, right?
With the participation of Japan and many other countries, the International Space Station, slated for completion in 2017, is nearly done. As large as a soccer stadium, this fully manned
we watched this, right?
will be used for
I'm not
various
tripping.
types of research in a deep space environment.
Okay, the movie tags stay there no matter what. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, there's so much. So we're gonna fight like 9 goblins, get my ass kicked by the last protagonist. I'm just gonna read a bunch. CC Japan announces a new model M2D. Titties! CyberConnect Japan announced a new model M2D micro monocle display. I understand that, Rogue, but the movie tag stayed, so I wasn't clear on why. The M2D has been developed as the next generation of HMD's head-mounted displays. Previous models have suffered from various imbalances, such as high performance technology and a heavy, awkward helmet, or goggle types that were lacking in audio-visual capabilities. However, this new generation HMD features all the comfort of a light goggle display together with AV performance that outperforms previous helmet types. It features a standard 2080 by 1024 full color projection display, complete with transparency option, and high quality audio immersion thanks to its new Omnisphere system. Its default usage is monocle mode, a mode where the screen is displayed in only one lens. But it's also capable of switching into double lens mode, allowing one to enjoy a fully immersive virtual world. Customer service is also excellent with regular updates and complimentary software. I personally recommend the software automatic broad interpretation. It allows you to select objects in front of you and provides easy access to information about them. It has already been selected as the standard equipment for CC Japan's online game, The World R2. Plans for it to be used in other company projects are said to be in the works. It's a bit pricey, with a suggested price of $420, but it is worth it. I can't wait for its release by impulse.
Display your world. For business or for entertainment, the new M2D Micro Monocle display now on sale. Once you're freed from your mobile, the net opens up in front of your eyes.
Little did Sam Riegel know he would play D&D for the rest of his life as his job. Well, and direct DuckTales. NY and back in the day? Oh, NY and back in the day? AST service begins. Today marked the official launch of AST, short for Advanced Supersonic Travel. Since the use of Concords was abandoned more than 10 years ago, Japan and Europe have cooperated in developing the first usable AST model. The plane seats 250 people, possesses a cruising range of 10,000 kilometers, and can fly from Tokyo to New York in roughly 4 hours, a considerable reduction from the current 14-hour trip. Although a day trip to NYC is no longer a mere dream, to make this dream come true will require some serious cash. The current price of a one-way NY to Tokyo ticket is 3,200,000 yen, or roughly $30,000. A round trip is double that. Excuse me. It's enough to make the old expensive Concorde prices feel like pocket change in comparison. However, oh god, I'm so burpy. However, there appears to be no shortage of people desperately seeking tickets, despite the high prices. The moment AST flights were announced, new Ace Airlines phones began ringing off the hook, with requests for tickets, causing the phone lines to become jammed. One NAA employee remarked that he just hopes his company can keep going at this rate. See today. A round-trip Concorde flight between London and New York costs between $9,000 and to $13,000. A little asterisk.
The supersonic passenger jet, ASST, which can attain speeds of over Mach 3, has been officially commissioned. As a result, the amount of time it takes to fly from Tokyo to New York has been shortened from 14 hours to just 4 hours.
It's crazy. Actually insane. Kind of wish that were real, minus all the capitalism. Outdoor introverts. Oh my god, is this people who divest from technology? Is this dumb anime game relevant? It wasn't long ago that the word introvert referred to someone who would spend most of the day cooped up in their room playing an online game. But now advances in mobile technology have given birth to a new type of introvert known as outdoor introverts who play online games wherever they go. I was way wrong. They're just talking about people being in their phones and their visors. These introverts insist they are healthier than their indoor counterparts because they spend more time outside, but their refusal to let go of their mobile devices, whether they're traveling to work or school, shopping, eating out, or even going on a date, is unnatural. One of these introverts, John Doe, a 20-year-old college student, says, "Nothing I do in the real world..." Sorry, that flicker fucked me up, and I don't know if that's just a glitch or if that's on purpose from the game doing spooky shit. "Nothing I do in the real world feels real. It's so much more satisfying to complete a quest with your friends together online." I don't get this appeal. I would not want to be in public playing a video game with my friends. I would just stay home. For them, online games are more than just entertainment. If anything, their meal times and errands only serve as something to do in between game sessions. And now these people are outside being introverts like it's completely natural impulse.
In the old days, when people thought of an online junkie, they envisioned someone locked in their room, glued to their computer 24 hours a day. But today, due to radical
They look like they're
improvements in
jorking
mobile
it.
devices, network games can be enjoyed outside and have given rise to a whole new breed of online junkies.
Death by gaming, a worldwide epidemic. Incidents of players dying from playing online games for too long are increasing around the world. In most cases, players died from heart failure due to extreme exhaustion after playing a game for over 30 hours straight. One college student was enjoying a game in an internet cafe when he suddenly collapsed. He was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. The student was a well-known player in the online game The World and was reportedly leveling up his character in preparation for a title match in the arena, an online series of gladiator-like battles. There have also been incidents of players dying from too much excitement after losing an arena match, placing greater focus on the problem of online game addiction, co-op communications. There's so much material. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't know if I like that there's just so much shit to read through here. I hope it spreads out a little better throughout the game. Deleted data, ongoing grudges. Some people have, I mean, it's good world building though, so I do enjoy reading it. It's just, damn, it's a lot. Some people have said in a flash, the world was gone. It has been 2 years since the largest online game ever, The World, with 20 million copies sold worldwide, was taken offline. It was around this time that CyberConnect Japan, hereby referred to as CC Corp, had a fire at their headquarters. As the extent of the damage caused by the fire, which wiped out all of the world's data, became increasingly apparent, CC Corp's leaders held a rather somber press conference. The game program, character data, and cyber data were all reduced to ashes, and what was left was drenched in water used to put out the fire. This happened soon after a string of break-ins, which meant that usage of Megafloat had just been stopped. All backup data was in the company headquarters. Oh, there's the original title screen. Online data has been recognized as property for many years now, but unlike antiques, jewelry, and other tangible objects, the moment data is damaged or disappears, it loses all its worth forever. Even now, the voices of those seeking their lost property can be heard, but CC Corp refuses to budge from their unwavering attitude of it's gone and it ain't coming back. Now, 2 years since that incident, there still appears to be no end to the discussions about online data, personal property, and protection, even with the imminent release of The World R2. Ubiquitous families surpass 70%. Jesus Christ, Epstein. The Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare announced today that, according to the latest Japanese census, the number of ubiquitous families have surpassed 70% of the population. Ubiquitous is a Latin-based word meaning present everywhere. Oh, I thought it was gonna be rich people, which is why I just randomly dropped the E word. But they mean motherfuckers are online everywhere. It refers to the third generation of computers. The first generation was mainframe, one computer per household. And the second was personal computer, one for each family member. What the fuck? Certainly not. In the current... I mean, I'm thinking personal computer. To me, that brings back, I guess, what mainframe would be. But I don't know. In the current third generation, using a computer in daily life has become almost as natural as eating. We can connect to the internet without effort or even conscious thought. Anywhere, anytime. Home electronics are now managed by a personal home server, and we are now able to watch over everything. From the contents of our refrigerator, to the temperature of our bathtubs, programming TV shows onto our HD recorders, and even checking if our doors are properly locked, from any terminal anywhere, including our cell phones. Furthermore, progress made in voice and handwriting recognition has opened up computers to a more active, flexible method of working, and users are no longer ruled by a strict list of settings managed by a machine. While it comes as no surprise that the most active members of the ubiquitous family are in their 20s, What is surprising is that the next largest group is made up of senior citizens. The ministry reports that the main reason for this is the added simplicity such connectivity allows the elderly in managing their homes. That was all in just topics. We still fucking have all this shit. Oh no. This is... Okay, we did these though. Is that, these don't say new, right? Okay, these are categories, so this is not, it's not all new shit. It's some new shit. CC Corp employees happy in new office. The new headquarters for CyberConnect Japan has been completed. Excuse me. The new building, designed with an avant-garde look and located close to a high-powered commercial area, is sure to become the next great landmark in the city center. The CyberConnect Museum, located on the ground level, is open to the public, though one must apply for admission, and popular characters from its international mega hit The World will greet visitors personally. 2 years after the fire, you just put the asterisk on it, you don't need to make a number. Employees are happy to be leaving their cramped temporary offices and moving back to a proper working environment. Oh yeah, I'm sure. You could just do this work from home, but... Users have also been eagerly anticipating the move in the hope that newer and more interesting games will be made as a result. 1. Fire broke out in CC Corp headquarters in 2015, reportedly caused by a sparking electronic device. Several people were killed and many were injured.
After having suffered a huge fire in 2015, CyberConnect Japan's new home office has now been completed. Subsequent investigations determined that a spark from electrical equipment led to the blaze 2 years earlier, resulting in multiple deaths and injuries.
Another accident at CC Corp. Early this morning, 4 employees at CyberConnect Japan, hereafter referred to as CC Corp, suffered electric shocks while working to construct a company server and were promptly rushed to the hospital. All 4 are unconscious and in critical condition. CC Corp commented, "We are still searching for the cause of this tragic accident." How do you fuckers keep getting away with this? Similar incidents occurred 7 years ago when a number of employees monitoring server were rendered unconscious. I asked that question like I don't already know. At the time, CC Corp was severely admonished for its lack of safety protocols and as a result introduced a TSN system into their headquarters, but accidents continued to occur. 2 years ago, CC Corp headquarters suffered a huge fire in which several of their employees were killed. These constant accidents are prompting questions about the company's intentions regarding safety in the workplace. Try surveillance network system, that's what TNS means. 3 different AIs are set inside the company network to monitor it. It is designed to prevent information leaks and proper network usage and company-wide system problems. Developed in 2010 by the International Electronic General Technology Research Center. Fucking Christ. The dark side of the online generation. As soon as we called each other by our world names, I felt like something had gone far away, said one of the young culprits to his lawyer. It has been 2 months since the incident in which 3 young boys took over a school faculty room. Currently, they live in separate rooms while undergoing a reform program. Only recently has one of the boys started to speak about what happened that day. Even now, they continue to inhabit a virtual reality, said a source close to the boys. They don't like to talk about school, and when asked about their family or friends, they reply with only the most basic information possible. The only time their eyes sparkle is when talking about the world. I mean, I don't know, what if what you're doing just sucks? I don't know. When asked who his best friend is, one boy replies with a Western name. If one were to ask him if that is the name of his pen pal, his expression saddens and responds, "I don't have any friends in real life." One thing these boys can be said to have in common is the fact that they have all completely removed themselves from the real world. They do not trust the real world. I told people online about my problems. In real life, no one would care about them, but online, everyone cares. My online friends are also nice. They worry about me. They give me advice. I just wish life was like my life online. This is some real shit. And this is definitely one of them shits that are like of of two wolves, because you know, online friendships can be wonderful and do what this is saying, but I'm also noticing immediately all the weapons right here, and I mean, fuck, I mean, Gamergate, right? Fucking 4chan, all that shit. Like, I guess it's who are you making friends with online, right? Although discussion about the effects of online gaming on young boys has been going on for years, public opinion has been moving against games as more and more facts of this case come to light. These boys know of reality yet do not seem to understand it. What will they see when they return to the real world? The Daily Hoochie. Hold on now. Why is there... I thought there was gonna be a comment about violence springing from this because there's all this shit, but they didn't say anything.
It was discovered that the 3 armed youths who were responsible for the recent school riot
I forgot they did a crime.
Online gamers. Following this discovery, public criticism of online games increased sharply.
I can't remember what we read earlier where I was like, I could kind of see both ways. This is just, oh yeah, the video game rating thing. This is just like, improve your society. Stop being capitalist. Fuck. All right, world news. We know about the space station. We know about that. We read that. Okay. World meeting on global warming. Fucking Christ, this is hitting. And not hitting close to home, I should say. Not hitting like a meeting. Oh gosh. A meeting was held this week in Kazakhstan, Central Asia, about the greenhouse effect and cutting down greenhouse emissions such as CO2. Thanks to progress made in carbon dioxide processing technology, the amount of CO2 released last year was down to 10% of what it was in 1990. However, the problem of global warming has yet to be fully resolved due to the expanding energy needs of former third world countries. Times. 5 Japanese to play in Major League Baseball. Oh, it's some good old sports. That is a baseball man. This year marks the first time that 5 Japanese players will be playing in the MLB All-Star Game. Among them, 33-year-old Kyuji Nakasugi will be playing in the majors for the 4th consecutive year and currently holds 2nd place for the most home runs batted this season with 20 home runs so far. Nakasugi commented on his blog saying that, "I am very happy to have been chosen as an all-star again this year. I hope you'll look forward to my home run contest on time." Sorry, these are a lot. These are briefer. Virtual academics officially begins. God, if the news section is this big, I actually hope they don't pop up as often. Starting this year, a private high school in the city will begin offering virtual academic courses. For the last 2 years, the school has been conducting VAC trials with physically disabled and hospitalized students. The process involves preparing a virtual classroom on a network which the students attend via M2D displays. Virtual avatars based on students' actual appearances are assembled using CG. Students are even able to look out a virtual window. Instead of merely granting high school graduate qualifications as most distance learning courses provide, this system's goals are to provide students with a real memory of school life. New GPS systems widely used. New global positioning systems for cars that monitor real-time traffic information through a constant connection to the database of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transportation are now in widespread practical use. The new systems speak with the driver as naturally as a human and learn the driver's speech and behavior patterns over time, enabling the systems to understand and set a destination even when the driver refers to vague terms such as the usual place or work. Furthermore, the systems are equipped with highway-specific auto-drive functions, allowing users to leave the driving entirely up to the GPS system. They better have a news thing about Bigfoot. I remember in the first game, one of my favorite news stories, they had nothing to do with the plot. Thank God, this is so much. They had a news story in the first one that it was a continuing thread. They had updates and stuff. It had nothing to do with the major plot. It was just about people seeing Bigfoot. I fucking love that so much. 50% of parents support microchips for children. What the fuck? No. If your parent wants to microchip you, you should kill them. You should smash their head with a rock when they aren't looking. Bash them in the knee so they're head level. And then the belief that Japan was a safe society has long since been destroyed. Now it's because 3 dudes broke into a bank and they freaked out. Now a new study reveals that over 50% of parents want to have microchips embedded in their children's bodies to prevent them from getting lost or kidnapped. Currently, the safety chip from Horizont Inc. is being widely distributed. The chip size is less than half a grain of rice, and by scanning the area it's embedded in, usually the neck, with a special scanner. All the information contained in the chip can be easily downloaded. The chip costs $115 and a monthly fee of $10 is required to access and manage the database. Still sucks, but interesting and strange that it's not just mandated and that you have to buy it. Yeah, kill your parents if they want to chip you. Like, that's crazy. That's insanely evil. Once a chip is embedded, the embeddee can use it as they would a cell phone in order to get cash, buy groceries, enter passwords, and so on. However, the chip can also be used to look up personal history. Yeah, right? Passwords and so on. However, the chip can also be used to look up personal history or criminal record and pinpoint the embeddee's exact location using GPS technology. Furthermore, it is also possible to use the chip to pay for train tickets and highway tolls and to send information to a computer or cell phone by pointing it towards them. Your city is not less safer because someone yelled in the train one time, for fuck's sake. However, many people are strongly opposed, thank you, to implant, it is 50%, that's still way too high, opposed to implanting a chip into children who are unable to make their own decisions, calling parents who choose to do so egotistical and evasive. Yes, and they deserve to die. In response to those complaints, Horizont Inc. is developing a new model called a guard bangle, which is a bracelet with a chip embedded in it. Uh-oh. Now, as opposed to relating this to real life shit, this feels like it's gonna actually be important to the game, because right? Jusuke, I don't remember his canon name, but I named him Jusuke. Like, he had the fucking virus bracelet, right? Unless this is a red herring. Anyways, it's a bracelet with a chip embedded in it, but this option leaves itself wide open to theft, defeating the purpose of having one for safety purposes. I also don't, what's the guard bangle good at? Oh, it's a new model. So it's just, you're putting a fucking leash around your kid, essentially. Which is still fucked up. Better than being chipped, but still fucked up and not understanding the problem people are having. Because they're a shitty corporation. Guys, you dumb fucking kids. Many teenagers desire to have one of these chips implanted for the cool factor, but in a survey of children who have had these chips implanted, over 80% say they regret it. Yeah, I wonder. It seems that these chips have a long way to go before they'll be accepted by society. In what fucking world is having a device in you where your parents can see wherever you are 24/7 the cool shit to do? You're supposed to be tempted by like smoking cigarettes in the fucking back of the school, not being like, oh yeah, I want the tracking device. Fucking hell. What's going on in the arts? There's my pretty goggle lady. We read that one. Player killers and players killed. Sure, this is a Wendy's. Military. Players known as PKers exist in online games. They are player killers, and they play the game to defeat other player characters. PKing also refers to the actual act of killing a player. Excuse me. The victims of PKers often lose experience points and in-game currency, and many of them have given up playing online games due to this shock. When asked, most PKers will say things like, if it's allowed in the game, then it's not against the rules. Everyone's got different playing styles, or if you don't like it, go play a game that doesn't allow it. I would be on their side if MMOs were a competitive, strictly a competitive game. But they are not. I guess you could have MMO that's framed around that, but if it's not framed around that, honestly, it should just be a thing you can do anyways if it's not framed around it. If you don't want to make it like a big battle royale. Yeah, this y'all suck. Like, you're the type of people that would chip their kid. It is true that there are many online games that do not allow PKing. However, on the other hand, when considering that many players in non-PK games have far lower motivation to play. The fuck are you talking about? To play than their PK game counterparts, it becomes difficult to say whether PKers are good or bad for the game. What the fuck? Yeah, Sea of Thieves makes sense because you're goddamn pirates and you're pirating each other. So like you need to go in expecting that. Like if you don't expect that going to Sea of Thieves, you're being kind of foolish. But like generic fantasy game number 8 where like you're just going on adventures with your friends, nuh-uh, like come on. One player had this to say: the PK problem will never go away unless the people controlling the characters change. Or you just don't have it in there. This paragraph befuddles me. Like, this is the fakest shit that happened so far in this game. This is faker than the idea of like the glitch world and shit. Like that will happen in real life before this. You cannot tell me that the games that don't have PK or don't have player killing are not popular. I mean, I guess in a general sense, I guess in this actual world, the world is the game. So I guess it's one of those things that's like, either play this game or you don't play anything MMO wise. I don't know. Crimson versus Service Down. Oh, I read that super wrong. It's called Crimson versus, and the service is down. Crimson Versus, the popular online card game run by CyberConnect Japan, remains offline 6 months after efforts to expand the servers and conduct software updates. Oh, you guys mentioned there was a card game in this game. Crimson Versus is played together with the World R2. Players make a custom deck out of hundreds of different cards and pit them against each other's players' decks online. One of the main problems of this type of online card game is the fact that none of the cards a player gains actually exist. They're all just data uploaded to a server. Yeah, this game is hitting pretty... This game is Nostradamusing pretty hard. It's Nostradamusing. Oracle maxing. Oh, God. Therefore, during long periods of downtime, such as the current one, players cannot use or even admire one's hard-earned collection. To that end, CyberConnect Japan has been flooded with requests from users to hurry up and resume the game service. Fans of the game, ranging from elementary school students to adults, are now eagerly awaiting the return of their favorite pastime. See, if they were cool, they wouldn't allow like PKing, but they would allow card PKing. Because it's a fucking card game. Win or lose, baby. Like everybody in the fucking world at FF8 playing that fucking card game. All right. There's no old news at this time. Well, I would hope. We read all the fucking news. Holy shit. We still have the forums. I'm gonna try to, I want to try to get through all the reading done tonight. So I would normally stop at 9, but we'll go a little bit longer because I want to see if I can at least get this shit done. All right, look how... That may not happen though. I guess we'll see. Community forum. Welcome to the community forum. Join us and relax in our forums. Please read the forum's rules before posting. What is the community forum? The community forums were started as a place to let everyone gather and talk about the community. Currently, there are 5 separate forums: The World, Crimson Versus, Rumors News, and Apkalu, the graphics forum.
Emotional damage.
I hope Dark got his $50 worth from me just reading 90% of the time. Forums can be added or deleted since all forums are created and managed by the administrator. There is no need to worry since the administrator will not delete a forum without prior warning. Who is the administrator? Hello everyone, No Face here. I'm admin for these forums. My nickname comes from Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. Of course, not that any of the kids these days would know what I'm referring to. Recent happenings. The world is my life. The world is the center of my universe. The world is, well, let's just say other than takeouts and deliveries, the world for me. Oh, that's a... So even if it doesn't apply to the main plot, this is actually one of the strengths that even the last game had, is where like, they'll introduce a thread in the world building and then you'll see it pop up in another way somewhere else. Like this guy's clearly an outside introvert. Because, you know, let's just say other than takeouts and deliveries, the world for me. I recently got into bead art projects, so cool when sunlight hits them and they glitter like stars. Well, unless that's not a separate post. I guess if that bottom line is part of the same post, maybe they aren't an outside introvert. What are the rules for posting? Oh god, the community forums posting rules are: 1. Please refrain from posting meaningless topics. Make sure the topic is clear so that everyone can understand it. Bad topics. Help! Looking for info. Good topics. Where is the treasure of calamity? Help! What's the relationship between elements and items? 2. Please do not post multiple or repeated topics. Please also refrain from posting the same topic in different forums. 3. Check the forum log before posting a new topic. It goes without saying, if the same topic has already been posted, do not post it again. 4. When posting, please use the same username for all topics and forums on this site. I guess you have multiple usernames. 5. Be nice to your fellow forum members. No swearing, no trolling, no spamming, no flaming, etc. You know what they say. Do not do to others what you do not want them to do to you. 6. There is no need to introduce yourself when you first join. In other words, don't make topics that only serve to introduce yourself. Go fuck yourself. We don't want to know anything about you. Anyway, we couldn't just make like a thread for introductions. Anyone who has posted even once will be judged to have read these rules. I didn't know or I didn't read it will not be accepted as excuses. Take responsibility for anything and everything you post in the forums. What is prohibited in the forums? The following are forbidden in these forums. If any topics or posts break any of these rules, they will be deleted immediately. 1. Do not turn the forum into a chat room. I don't... You're talking to each other in a forum. What does it matter if I post like immediately? Dumb as shit. Rule number 1, already dumb as shit. Rule number 2, do not abuse the forum and use it for personal use. Okay, yeah. Valid. 3, do not insult, threaten, or abuse fellow forum members. No trolling. Don't forget your manners as well. If someone helps you out, say thank you. If someone points out something you did wrong, say sorry. A bit infantilizing. I do like good manners, but I guess we'll have to see how the mods handle it. I'm iffy on that one. 4, no topics or posts for the purpose of advertising or other off-topic uses will be allowed. Party or guild invites should be posted in the official forum for the world. Again, they should have a space for off-topic topics. 5, no discussion of hacking or any method will be tolerated. This includes, but not limited to, topics on hack tools, hack methods, and loophole exploits. Any talks involving transfers of currency in real life, also not allowed. All right, pretty reasonable for that one. 6, do not impersonate other users by posting under their username. If you suspect you are the victim of a username theft, please contact the administrator. The administrator will put a lock on the username in question. This implies that you can pick a username to be before you post. Don't you just be you? Anyone who has posted even once will be judged forever. These rules I did. Okay, it's the same thing I read earlier. My topic was deleted. What's up? Any topic that violates the forum rules will be immediately deleted. In addition, any topic that goes beyond the realm of common sense and cannot be overlooked will be deleted even if it does not violate the forum rules. The administrator reserves the right to ban anyone for actions overly disruptive. As the administrator sees fit, bans are permanent and will not be lifted. No, anyone who tries to use their age or lack of internet experience as an excuse will be IP banned immediately. Please come back after you grow up. The world. Existence of PK system. I'm going to talk a bit about PKs. The PK system was around since the days of Fragment, and until it was abolished in the middle days of the World R1, it was a system that made the world really unique. When the PKs were abolished, the players held protests at each of the root towns, and fan sites demanded that PKs be brought back. Now for the World R2, the PK system has been brought back. It has its pros and cons, but the players generally welcomed it when it first started. But lately there have been a growing number of people who call for it to be abolished again. In the outside world too, people are talking a lot about whether it's morally correct to have a game where people kill each other. So, considering all these things, I have a question. Does the world really need PKs? Please give me your detailed answers. Thank you. Ew, I gotta hit a boogie on me by accident. Caution. The purpose of this thread is not to criticize PK. Please don't flame or troll. Thank you. Agree as a system. I think the world definitely needs PKs, though I personally hate PKing. In network games with no PKing, you have no choice but to accept getting cheated or swindled by other players. What do you mean? But in the world, there's the PK system. If you use your brain, you can use the PK systems to protect yourself. So just from a non-defense point of view, the PK system is necessary. That's basically my opinion. You just report, right? Am I dumb? I mean, I'm not the biggest MMO guy. Am I dumb? You would just, if you got cheated or swindled, you just report them? Disagree by Beatrice. I'm against the current PK system. I won't say that the system itself is bad. However, I can't agree with the system that blames the victims and says that if you don't want to get PK'd, you should do the PKing first. For example, they could make some servers where PKing is allowed and others where it's forbidden. Or make it so you can turn PKing on or off. If it's off, you can't PK someone and you can't be PK'd either. OHTC Corp would think to separate the people that want it and the people that don't want it. I mean, that's super reasonable. This universe is hilarious. These people take this shit. This is... like, straight up, the saving grace and the only saving grace is that like every fucking 10 years, like something happens to these games where people start dying for fucking real. But everybody takes this shit so seriously. This guy was basically making a guns argument. This is how people sound when they talk about like guns in real life. Like, I've become pro-gun, but it's like in lieu of recent events, not because I'm out here like, oh, if everyone has a gun, that just solves everything. Like, that's what this guy's talking about, but in game form. It's crazy. Only a game. Renji, this will either be some real shit or some dumb shit. I personally think either way is fine. Even if you do get PK'd, it's not that big of a deal as it's within the game. So maybe you'll lose some experience and the time you spent to get those points. At worst, you may lose some items too, that's all. But do you really have to talk about who got PK'd and who did the PKing? Naturally, if your character is PK'd, it's going to upset you, but it's just a game, right? I'm not saying you should enjoy getting PK'd, but maybe just take it a little more lightly. It's not an issue of it's necessary or not, is it? It's a part of the game. The real winners are the ones who have fun. I'm of two minds on Renji. He's not wrong in a general sense. I do kind of hate it when people get salty in games when there's nothing real on the line. And I also hate it if a game skews to our play style and someone gets mad because you won't let them play a different style. Like this is a common discourse in Commander for like Magic the Gathering, for example, about players who are air quotes competitive because they tune their decks out, but also it's Magic the Gathering. The objective is to win the game, not play artsy fartsy decks. On the other hand, so I kind of get where he's coming from that. Like, you should just, like, if you don't want to do the thing, that's fine, but you kind of got to be cool with it. On the other hand, though, as I said earlier, if your game's not skewed towards competitiveness, maybe that kind of sucks. You know? Like, your game's called The World, not like Super Murder Battle Royale, so. My 2 cents. I'm all for the PK system. I started playing The World because it had a PK system, which is something that I wanted to experience. Although my fear of retaliation prevents me from PKing anyone. For someone who wants to play a game with a PK system, such as myself, it is absolutely necessary to have one. But to be honest, I don't really care if The World has it or not. I'll go to whatever game that has the best PK system. Lastly, I want to add a personal comment to all you people who say that you hate PK but still play The World, which is a game whose main selling point is the PK system. I just want to say, go play another game. I'm begging you. She kind of has a point in the last paragraph. Why are you playing this game if you hate this major part about it, even though I don't think they should have it in a non-competitive game? But this bitch, I think PK is awesome. I don't fucking do it though. This, like, God, you know these types of people. There's some, like, this world is very funny, but there's some real shit in here too. Like, I disagree, Ptolemaeo. I want to talk about The World R2. Well, we are. It's a mistake to have the PK system applied to the entire game. They say that the arena was created to calm down the whole PK controversy, but I think it's done the opposite. I think they should have made it so the PK system applied only to the arena and left the rest of the game PK free. People that don't want to get involved in PK can stay away from the arena, and the people who do want to PK go to the arena. That way both types of people would have been happy. It's the same thing for the trouble between the guilds. The guild drama. Instead of killing each other in areas whenever there's a dispute, it would be way better if they could just solve it fairly in the arena. That's the way it should have been handled. Yeah, you get a tournament arc going, guys. I think that'd be sick. I think the current PK problem was born from the fact that the world is borderless, but it is not too late to fix things, so I think they should consider a reworking of the entire system. I mean, super reasonable. So I guess I have to say I'm against the current PK system. Let's show all. Oh, you can just show all the. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna be able to read this whole thing since we got 3 minutes, but I'm gonna go through here. Where can I get an Ulm shell? I'm looking for an Ulm shell. I just started, so I don't have much money, and I'm hoping to get one from some monsters and treasure chests. Where can I find one? Someone tell me. Oh, I remember that you figure out, you get addresses from reading these. This is why it's important. Must be tough just getting started. Let me think. Go to the area below and break the barrels. I think you'll find some. Buzzing Wrath's puddle. Though you don't have money, be brave and you'll do fine. Good luck. Thank God they kept it where they save it for you, because I would not. If I have to do it manually, I'll die. Epitaph Twilight. Ooh. Fucking Christ. Saving that for next time. I miss R1. Also say, okay, we're just done. We're just done tonight. I can't. I've been defeated by text. For fucking Christ's sake. Well, I hope the reading, the reading stream, I hope this, ASMR internet chat stream was good for y'all. Rogue, I played the first 4 games, I know. But it's 9:28. I'm already like half an hour over. It's too big for me to take. It's too big and veiny. I can't do it. Can't do it tonight. All right. So next time, actually, hold on, let me exit out of the game. I gotta exit out of this game completely, or I'm gonna not be able to focus. Let me get to full screen too while we're at it. Okay.
Nut.
Yeah, nut. All right, so tonight was a non-normal, non-standard night for this because my other group of friends are supposed to play Pathfinder tomorrow, although we'll see if that happens because one of them is now sick. Anyways, but normally, unless I say otherwise, I'll be playing this game and the others on Thursdays. This will be the Thursday game for a hot minute. Once this game is completed, if I'm still playing Okami, I'm just going to double up on Okami. That's the plan. And now that we got the audio figured out, it should be a lot smoother. 2 hours really doesn't feel like a lot of time. Losing a half hour, like, actually is worse than I thought. However, as I said in my last stream, until my mom's done with her seasonal job, there's no fucking way it's viable for me to go any earlier than 7 because unless it's like a game stream, because usually the end of the week is a little better. But you know, I gotta get home, I gotta eat for myself, then I'm tired, and I gotta feed the dogs, and feeding the dogs in our house is not as simple as just dumping some dry food into their bowls. So it's like a whole thing. And normally my mom takes care of it because it's her dogs, but she's working her seasonal job, so you know, gotta help out. So I think when that shit calms down, I'll go back to 6:30. And that way we'll have a little more time. Now that I got the bulk of the reading done, at least I hope it's the bulk of the reading, I don't actually know. Next time when we play this game, I'll finish the reading. We'll get through all the shit. And we'll actually get to play the game and learn more about our characters. Aseo, who I guess is our main character. I'm excited. This game really does look like a step up in pretty much every way from the first one. So I'm not extremely excited. That'd be overselling it, but I am excited. Maybe I'll get the true dot hack bite after I play this game. All right. One last thing. Tomorrow, and I can't remember if it's 6:30 or 7 o'clock. It's still a new time slot, so I gotta check with everybody. 2 of my players are in the chat for this. Tomorrow's another Pathfinder stream. No, not tomorrow. Friday. God damn it. Today's Wednesday. Friday is a Pathfinder stream. Friday the 13th. Ooh. I've redone up my mic, so hopefully we don't have the mic issues I did last time where you could barely hear me half the time. And so come join us for that. And I think that's it for news and stuff. Moon, Rogue, Dark, thank you for coming in. Moon, thank you for the resub. Dark, thank you for sponsoring the stream to begin with. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And I'll see some of you Friday. And otherwise, I'll see the rest of y'all next time. Have a good night, everybody.